Alrighty, I have a few gadgets here today. I have more coming later on today, but these came early in the morning. The first one, the CalDigit hub, it was concerning. I wasn't sure if the packaging was opened or not. It came like this, and inside this box was also like that, and inside this box was the cord and these things right here. The cord was not wrapped up. It came out just like that. So I was concerned that it was used and sent back to Amazon. And even this part of the box was like this. Just like that. So it concerned me, but looking at the hub itself, it's still in the plastic wrap. Hasn't been touched. And same with the cord. And I hate these bricks. But, so I don't know. All I can say is, damn, it better work. Because I needed a Thunderbolt 5 hub badly. I have an OWC one, which has more other hubs on it besides the Thunderbolt, but I actually needed more. The poor Mac Mini, you know, it just doesn't have quite enough ports on it. So, couldn't afford the Mac Studio, but so I had to get the Mac Mini last year once my old 27-inch iMac bit the dust. But anyway, so we're going to open all the stuff and get everything going now, but I have to wait till the other parts arrive. Here's our Mac Mini right here. I'm going to get rid of one of these. Kind of scale back. Oh, look at this mess I've got. Got all these guys who do reviews and have pristine desk and cable management. Not me. Here's the OWC one right here. But I have a couple of the things that attach to the Mac Mini here that have hubs. Here's one of them. And they also Mate Mini. And they also have an SSD that you can install on both of them. The UGreen one, I didn't realize at the time, was only 10 gigabytes. So it's a slower read and write. But this one, this Mate Mini -B, whatever it is, -B, has 80 gigabytes. So it has a fast read-write speed on it. Yeah, I didn't realize it at the time when I ordered it, so I picked this one up. But I do like the ports that are on the UGreen one better than this one. Oh, yoy. It's always something. I'm going to see, though, if I can use both. So I can have the extra ports and see if we can hook it all up together. But it's going to be difficult. You have this either on the top or the bottom of the Mac Mini. And then the Mac Mini. But if I have two of these, and they have just short cords. I do have longer Thunderbolt cords also, but we'll see. So I don't know if I can stack this one and the UGreen one on top of this, and then into the Mac Mini. Yeah, but I only have 3 Thunderbolt 5 ports, I believe, on the Mac Mini. These 3 right here. So these, I believe, are just USB 3C, whatever it's called. So we shall see. And there's my EcoFlow that's powering most of this junk over here. 140 some watts being used. But this is a great thing to have for when the power goes out. None of your devices cut off because it just automatically switches over. I have another cord thingy coming, one that fits more stuff because I have a hard time getting down on the ground anymore. So I thought I might put a surge protector up on top of the EcoFlow and actually label all the cords. I'm always wondering which cord I can unplug. My stuff's such a mess, but I have the useless arrow over there. Here's my break speed modem stuff. And I have it over here on the Blue Eddy, hooked in over here. And they're only using 35 watts. Now this one only has 268 watt hours. And the EcoFlow has 768. And another Blue Eddy over here that has this Dell monitor and crap hooked up to it. Plus my NVR for the security cameras over there. And this one is using 67 watts. And like I said, the Blue Eddy, the small Blue Eddy ones have 268 watt hours. So that would last me about 3 hours if the power goes out. And oh, look at the mess I made. Here's my other EcoFlow. That's for my security cameras that are hooked up in there. They're using about 40 watts. But, okay, so there we go to start. Boy, 9 minutes of just rambling on. Okay. I'll get going on this once all the other parts arrive. I shall see you then. Bye now. Alrighty. Let's give this a go. We got a whole bunch of gadgets here. Now we have 2 terabytes of the Samsung 990 Pro SSDs to put in these docks here for the Mac Mini. This is the Mate Mini -B. Okay, whatever. This is a UGreen. Now this is the one that only gives you 10 gigabytes of read and write speed. This one has the full 80 gigs, so that's better for these SSDs we're going to install. But first I want to undo this CalDigit. If I can figure out how to unwrap this thing. And I was worried about it being open, but this part of it shows that it was not. Whatever. Just rip it apart. Okay. USB-C, USB-A, 3 Thunderbolt, 5 ports. I don't know what you are. Can't tell. DC. Alrighty. Nope. More paper. Plastic. Oh, goodness. Try to do it all fancy. Trying to be like Apple. Okay. CalDigit. That part's set up. We'll plug in here. What is that? USB-A? Yeah. I thought I had 3 Thunderbolts plus one that went to the computer, but apparently not. Drat. Alright, so so there's that. They have all these unboxing videos on YouTube, which I find so ridiculous. And here I am doing the same thing. Sort of. All right, the Mate Mini. Oh, that's interesting. Thunderbolt connections. More plastic wrap. Lord have mercy. Okay. So I need the screwdrivers to undo this. This has a Thunderbolt which goes into the computer. It said one of these is long and one of these is short. They both look the same to me. Look at that. Barely a millimeter difference. All right, so we have USB-A, a speaker, power if you need it. They didn't give you all right, so I can't see anything with my eyes, so let me get my magnifying glass and all right. Now I finally remembered to put my earbuds in. Let me see what this says. Remove the 2 silicone pads on the bottom, then unscrew the 4 screws to detach the bottom case. Unscrew the 4 securing the SSD, then gently remove the heatsink. Beware of the fan power cable. Line the notch. Too slot. Lord have mercy. Didn't give you a remove the 2 silicone pads. Silicone pads went on. Then unscrew that. Beware of the power cable. I'm not gonna have to watch a video on how to do something so simple as this. I think I will. I'll be right back. All right, I put a video on trying to find out how to do this when all I had to do was go like that to remove this. Now I think it said there's 4 more screws. Unscrew the 4 screws securing the SSD heatsink, then gently remove the heatsink. Beware of the fan power cable. Oy, 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 oy. Unscrew the 4 screws securing the SSD heatsink. What is the SSD heatsink? 1, 2. Which screws are they saying? Is it those? I'm guessing. That was magnetized. Alright, so unscrew those. Then gently remove the heatsink. Beware of the fan power cable, wherever you are. I guess that's that. Hey, I'm a novice. I've never done anything like this before. Align the notch on the SSD with the M2 slot on the board. Obviously, it's got to go over here somewhere. Not obviously. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's going. Is it going here? What the fuck? Alright. Oh, shit. Align the notch on the SSD with the M2 slot on the board. Gently slide the SSD into place and secure with a screw. Is there a screw with it? I don't know what I'm doing. This is where it was. Oh, holy hell. Is it going to here? Yeah, it must. The guy said take this off. Let me see what it says. Peel off the thermal pads plastic cover before installing the SSD. Hey, did something right. So I guess this goes into here somehow. Oh my god, I feel like such an idiot. It's got to snap in there somehow. Now I got some thermal pads. Do I put one on top of? Oh no, it's got that. All right, I guess. I don't know. Okay. 1 second. All right. So I got that magnetized now. I rubbed it against the magnet. All right, so I'm sorry, this was a bit harrowing. Almost damn near gave up. Oh my. But of course, for the videos I was looking for to find out how to install it, they skipped this part. You know, the part that a novice didn't understand. All right, so it's all on there. Sure if it's lined up. Might be. We shall see in a second. Black on black. Not good for someone who can't see very well. That doesn't feel right. This one does not. It's not going in. This one's not seating correctly. Let's take this out because it does not seem right. That was not in all the way either. Yep, and it doesn't want to seat all the way either. Oh, that's the only one that went in, right? Fucking hell. All right, so we're gonna go crisscross since that one's in. Okay, that one went. This one's not lining up. Yoy. The fuck? Oh my God. Okay, that one finally went in all the way. Okay. Forgot to install these. Yeah, so it doesn't slide around. Okay. You are for the CalDigit. All right, UGreen, you're next. This one I like because it had more ports. Open. This one, I believe, comes with a screwdriver. This seemed to be highly rated. Saw a lot of reviews for it on YouTube. But again, before I bought it, like I said, I got it because of the ports, but yeah, see, it comes with a screwdriver and a pad. UGreen. Looks more simple. Okay. Thermal pad and the little screwdriver. Uh-oh. That thing shut off. Shut off because it was too hot in a room that's what, 60 degrees, and oh lordy, this one is attached, huh? You can't detach that. $10 gigabytes. Okay, so let's undo this one and get our SSD in here. I would have got a cheaper SSD if I would have known at the time that I couldn't get the full read and write speeds, but those may not be screws you can pick up. All right. All right, where's the other one? Here it is. Take it, that screw's got to come out. I guess. Huh. Okay. Suppose I should read the directions on this one. I guess this is how it goes. I wish my power strip would have came, because I would have powered everything down, rearranged everything, and be ready for the next step, and I'm not now. All right, so these both have SSDs inside them. This could go on the bottom, this could go on the top of the Mac Mini. Gives me 4 extra terabytes. So what do we have here? We have 3 USB-A's, Thunderbolt, USB, SD, and whatever that is. It says TF, whatever that is. All right, so let me get situated and we'll move on to the computer bit. All right, hang on now. All right, we're gonna try to clean things up here and get all the power cords up into here. Oh, fuck, it's gonna make me get down. Let me shut you off for now. Okay, that took me a couple hours, I think, or at least an hour to try to get the cables up into the plugs on the surge protector, up off the floor, and have them all marked, and then try to fit all this stuff together. These drives, stuff. I don't know. Let's go try to turn everything back on and see how it goes. Lordy, hang on. All right, I don't know if all this will work, but let's turn this thing back on. Oh yeah. We're gonna do it over here. Praying all the drives are detected and all that good stuff. That didn't turn on. Holy hell. I'm not sure if this setup's gonna work or not. Fuck. Alrighty, things didn't work out quite like I had hoped. I couldn't have both the UGreen and the Mate Mini, whatever it's called, attached to the Mac Mini at the same time, and have my OWC Thunderbolt 5 and the CalDigit one. Couldn't have it all that hooked up, and the extra monitor just wasn't working. So I did the UGreen one, but I did do a test for it before, and I did some read and write tests here. Now my internals were there, and here is the Mate Mini one. So pretty close to my internal. Now the UGreen one, which is not working right now, since it's only a 10 gigabyte drive, even though I've got the good Samsung 990 in it, it only gives you 966 megabytes, right? But, and at the moment, I'm not sure. I can't hook it up to the computer. I don't have any ports left. I'll see if I can hook it up to something else, but we shall see. But, alright, so there's my drive test. Okay, so there's that. I thought I'd take you over here to show you how poor the views are from my channel now. Nearly 70,000 subscribers, supposedly, and I only got 126 views on the last video I put out. What was it, yesterday or the day before? That was yesterday, 21st. And the most I got over the last month was the Stray Kitties, 500. But even before that, my End of an Era only got 6,000 views. And here's 3 years ago, you know, when I was still doing Astro, I still wasn't getting that many views. 3,000, 2,000. For having 70,000 subscribers, it just seems so low compared to what I see for the people I follow. They can only have a couple thousand people, and they'll have more views than I do. Okay. Alright, so if you like, you go to my channel and you click on the description box area, click more, and there'll be links I'll have in there for you. But if you'd like to join and become a member, which I don't think anyone will, but because it costs money. But I do have it set up. You could join that way. Takes you right to the join page. And I don't have anything set up. I have no members, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to continue. I mean, it just isn't making a lot of sense for if I have some really great subscribers. You guys, you know, you 541 of you. You guys are great, but it'll take me forever and a day to get my watch hours back up, which is a shame because, you know, check this out. 4.1 million views, 3 million views, 2.3 million, almost hit a million there. And so I was getting some decent views here. And that was back when I didn't have that many subscribers, you know. And I've lost a few hundred, so I'm down below 70. At the moment, I'm 69 something. But my views kept dropping off. I was posting almost every single night. That's why most of my videos were short. You know, I follow a lot of the home renovation channels, you know, and they might post once a week. But then they have a lot more content to do. But anyway, so yeah, again, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to keep this up or not. Those days are long gone. 4.1 million. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to stop it here now, I suppose. And so we are still a mess back here, but yeah. Yeah, check out that. 126 views. That's just ridiculous for having 70,000 subscribers. Most I got here was 541 on the Stray Kitties. My end of an era, I only got, what, 5,000, 6,000 views here. And these are my Astro ones. And barely, what, 3,000 views. So, I don't know. I guess people just weren't very interested. I got some really good subscribers that I really appreciate in my community. But it seems like we don't have a whole lot. At least not anymore. Thank you, James. Well, I have to answer these. Okay. Well, I will show you this. Look at this. 4.1 million views. And I have lost my monetization. And with the few people that are watching my videos now, it'll take me forever and a day to get remonetized. And that sucks for, you know, having had some pretty good views there. But not for a while. Anyway. So there we go. Alright, I'm going to wish you all a very wonderful night. So I'll take care. It is now 3:35 p.m. up here in northeastern Ohio on October 22nd, 2025. Bye now.